Hello, my name is Patrick Palmer. I'm the Senior Product Manager for Adobe Speedgate and Adobe Media Encoder, and we're here at IBC 2014 revealing the next major update for Creative Cloud for video. So Adobe arguably is a really big company with a lot of products, but as you might know by now, we're all in Creative Cloud, and the professional video applications are really just part of that bigger family. We're here 1 month ahead of MAX, which is our creativity conference, which will take place in Los Angeles in October. If you don't have a ticket yet, look it up. There might be one left for you. And we're revealing especially what's new with our line of products within Creative Cloud. With Premiere Pro becoming the hub for so many more editors around the globe, and generally speaking, people in post-production, we're adding a lot of new features, not just for Premiere, but in particular for Premiere in conjunction with the other products. So workflow is really key to all that we're doing here. So I'll mention just a couple of interesting things in that category. We have search bins, for example, and as much as you might say, wait a second, that's inside the product. Yes, it is, but it has relationship to another product. So with search bins, you arguably can organize your project according to content, not according to file structure, which is a really good difference there. But you can also search according to tags that you've set in Prelude. So if you actually do proper logging and have metadata in place, you can actually now use that in the search bins to organize your project accordingly. A number of other things in terms of helping you managing the project. We do have now Consolidate and Transcode, so you can set an intermediate codec, add handles for each clip you have on the project, and just get to a unified output. You might say, wait a second, Adobe products are all about native file formats, and yes, that's still true, but arguably there is advantage in some categories, in scenarios, for example, where you handle really big media, say you're working with 6K, it might be of advantage to you when you're running off with your MacBook or whatever you're using for editing, and actually have something that's consolidated and lightweight that you can take with you. So another thing that's very interesting is that we see more and more people collaborate on various levels, and so we have many features actually in that category this year. One of them worth mentioning is we can now actually open projects in sequences that have been dealt with by another person, and you can directly bring that either in your source monitor or open another sequence and then drag and drop from the multi-track into your existing, in your current working project. That's very helpful for collaborating with other people as well as for looking at things you've done in the past and just bring in media you already edited. So another thing that gets me hugely excited is how many people are really digging the workflow that we now have between editing and grading. So Speedgate and Premiere Pro are really working tightly together on the same project. So it's no export and import scenario, no conforming, it's really the same project. And we're enhancing that workflow, and we're also bringing new creative tools. So one enhancement that I think is big is we now have audio in direct link, and alongside that much faster mask, much faster tracking, and new creative tools indeed, like RGB curves and hue saturation curves, and a very Photoshop-like feature. We still try to bring in things that people are really familiar with from other Adobe products, and arguably Photoshop being so widely popular, we now are using grouping for our layer stack, which makes it very easy to set presets up as a mixing device rather than doing grading, which is fantastic for editors with taste, but very little interest in learning all the tools that make a good look. So to learn more about our products, find us on Facebook, go to our product blogs, or to the overall Creative Cloud blog. We're revealing here at IBC, and it's coming soon, so stay tuned for more info.